I guess I'll put you over here on this picture. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. So happy to share some energy with you today. I am on location, as you guys know, and can probably tell, not at my place where I normally dwell, doing some traveling for the holidays and hitting several states. But what I want you to know is that this is a message that I got this morning as I was doing my early morning meditations before everyone gets up. This is the way that I want, or my angels ask me to convey to you to help fill your cup. And that is to know that when you're ready, it's okay to not only forgive the past, but to give thanks. We're coming up to this holiday season where we are going to be giving thanks in so many ways for all of the many days that we got to string together with people that we love. For those of us that are all vaccinated or healthy or made it through COVID, being around family is something I think we all appreciate differently now. Being able to gather in groups that aren't just small, but maybe even be in a crowd, even though you still have to take an abundance of caution. Maybe there's a message here for someone about that. I am getting ready to get up because there's all kinds of exciting things to do. I will be sharing a lot of that with you today as it unfolds. But what I will tell you is that your spirit, your angels say, your spirit can no longer hold some of the things from your past. Good morning, Kaysala. Wow. I love that you're here. I didn't think anybody would join me this morning. Thank you so much, my dear. Blessings and blessings and blessings upon you for always being so faithful. Sometimes you have to release those things, and we are in Venus retrograde. It is a perfect timing. If you haven't, please go listen to your signs information on what to do and how to cope in this Venus retrograde. There's a video up here. But what I want you to know is that redemption is near, my loves, my tribe. It is okay in your time to let the past things that did define who you thought you might have been melt away. The reason I said when you're ready in the title is because a lot of times when we are grieving the past, people will try to force us to unclench our hands. And in that way, we are like babies. Have you ever tried to take a toy or a cookie or something away from a baby, and that death grip is like insane? You didn't even know they had that kind of strength. That's what we are when we're in pain, my loves. And I want to edify you and lift you up and honor you and see that it is okay if you didn't want to give back to the universe that painful lesson that they gave you just for a time to hold so that you could learn and so that your spirit could unfold into its brightest, most vivid being. That pain is a way that we can be seen. And what I mean by that is it kind of put eyes on us. And it means that there might have been people around you that you learned that you could or couldn't trust. And it kind of made us put eyes on them. After you've cried and after you've been in the pain and after you've worked on walking away and you've forgiven them, it's okay. But do it in your timing. Don't let anybody force you to try to make it happen faster. I have seen lots of people with parents that wouldn't allow them their expression in a moment of sadness because the lifestyle they were living didn't align with the parents' reality, so they couldn't accept their grief. And I'm talking about specifically members of the LGBT, meaning that if they were mourning a partner just because the parents didn't see it that way, then they wouldn't even allow their child to grieve the loss of a partner. It's a sad thing, and maybe there's a message for someone here listening. You're allowed to grieve. If you're grieving a spouse, if you're grieving a friendship, if you're grieving the actual loss of a child or a person that may have passed away in this pandemic, it is okay for you to be as upset about that as long as you need to be. I have a video up here called Grief Soup, or Tear Soup, excuse me, where I talk about a book that was written and I walk us through the many ways that our grief can be transmuted until we are forgiven. And by forgiven, I mean ourselves. It's okay that you were in pain. It's okay that it hurt. It's okay that that person drove you insane. It's okay that the betrayal happened. Yes, it is okay. And that's why the second part says give thanks when you're ready. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks because it tore you apart. Give thanks because it tore you apart to build you back up. It didn't just tear you apart to forever deplete your cup. Life replenishes us, and circumstances and situations deplete us. But the most of it is here to build us. After the grief, after the tears, after the many, many years of maybe being out of alignment, it's okay for you to rediscover and find it again. But only when you're ready, only when you've allowed every tear to course through your body and every piece of rage and every question and every denial and every remembrance about maybe that child, that thing, that investment, that person you poured into. If they didn't reciprocate and they didn't see you, you've got to grieve that, my loves. It's okay. And then give thanks that they even came your way because they forever impacted your life. Good, bad, or indifferent. They were there to help you tweak something and get it right. Losses that are real and actual, visceral and carnal, never leave us. But we can learn, toxic, healthy, or positive. There's always something we carry forward into our future that we can concern ourselves with in a positive way. We learned lessons about why people leave and why they stay, and why sometimes even we empaths need to go away. Forgive yourself, forgive them. It's easier said than done, but as you know, my loves, I say nothing to you that I wouldn't put my own self through, and that I haven't. Releasing the things that disappointed you and that were never meant to be means that you are ready to ascend to the next level of divine alchemy. You understand the assignment. As an earth angel and an empath, the assignment is to transmute the past. The assignment is to clean the emotion. The assignment is to go past your limitations and blast off with Aquarian energy into the stratosphere. The new year approaches, my loves, and a new assignment is here. But only when you're ready. Release it. Be steady and know that you still have a very long way to go. And not every moment of that is going to be wrapped in pain, where things from the past that remain the same. It's new, it's fresh, and it's wonderful. And your angels have said, when you're ready, give thanks. And when we hear the thanks in your mouth, we know that you are ready to move from the south. And what I mean by that is the place where you were downtrodden and you're ready to ascend. That's north energy and start again. North node, if you're looking at your astrology chart, I highly recommend in the beginning of this new year to get very clear about who you are to be and what is your destiny. And believe it or not, all those things that made you cry were destined to get you to stick by your side. And past, we often abandon ourselves for the light of others when truly we are the light. We emanate the light. We emit illumination. And sometimes that comes under pressure, rejection, and non co creation. And then we realize that's exactly how it was supposed to be, to put us in direct alignment with our most awesome destiny. I love you guys. Come back and join me next time, and we will continue to evolve together.